Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Tom Callan, preparing for an exciting night out at the Lucas Oil Raceway, which looks like just one giant oval in, like, kind of the most standard oval-y way I've seen so far in the limited number of oval tracks I've done. This one basically looks like it's two turns that are exactly the same radius. It's like a circle that's been stretched out. So, let us go experiment with this crazy track. Oh, right, I'm going to need a steering wheel. And I'm also going to want to make sure that everything's plugged in. Right, so I have one functional steering wheel, which is the excellent F1, whatever, esports play banana rim. All right, does this now work? Yes, it does. I have a steering wheel, and it is functional. All right, so do not expect much. Okay, I am on the wrong profile on my steering wheel. Hang on. Let's go S. Nope. Okay, great. So if we assign this auto, force feedback is 85. So, we are probably going to need to redo our force feedback stuff. We're going to take the car out first for a spin, though. But quickly, let me just take a look here. So we are actually kind of at the I have no idea what the yeah, this should work. All right, so let's go drive.
Just give us a few clean laps to get our fuel numbers.
Wow, this feels really different. Alright, my force feedback is very, very, very light for some reason. So, you know what?
If your car has too much damage, we've got to fix it.
Alright, let's go. Let's try that again. Oof. Yep. God, these cars are brutal. Yeah, I know, I'm fucked. Alright, I think I might go back up to 100% force feedback. Alright, so let me go back to this menu real quick. Alright, options. Force feedback will now be wheel force spec to 8 Newton meters. Okay, let's go give that a try. Yeah, it feels better with 100% force feedback for sure. That is dicey as hell, folks. Think about driving a sprint car. It's like a fucking adventure. Pardon my French. It is an adventure. You never know quite what's going to happen.
21.228.
These things take a while to get used to. And I have not driven this car in quite a while. Oh man, this is a heck of a lot more interesting than those pickup trucks.
21.847. We've got good fuel data.
6 off your best.
And down she goes. Oh god, this is fun. I would never do this in real life, honestly. Like, this is just too frickin' bonkers. Sure as heck is fun to do in sim. Shakers rumbling away, and this direct drive wheel, it's just an utter joy.
.782.
20.8. You're currently 0.1 slower than your best.
God damn. Beast of a machine.
20.557.
20.6.
You know, they're cars. And then there's this. Like, these idiots spending $1 million or $2 million on supercars. Jesus Christ, dude. If you want to feel what it's all about, get some seat time in a
20.705.
fucking sprint car.
0.1 off your best.
If you want to feel what almost dying is like, drive a sprint
Track
car.
limits. Please alter.
21.219.
Ooh, come on, you can get it's probably very difficult for the tires to process that, but that controversial. It's not going to cost me anything to get new ones. I mean, of course, the art of driving is
20.623.
That puts you
doing this all within
off
the
your best.
what the car wants to, what the tire wants to give you, and making it last a long time, which I have absolutely no clue how to do, really, if you think about it. I have one speed.
21.642.
It's called
21.6.
dumb.
You're now 1.1 seconds slower than your best.
Man, you go play in the bottom down there, you are risking all sorts of
20.992.
things.
0. You're currently 0.4 slower than your best.
I'm probably turning in way too early.
Twenty point six nine
You're
two.
now 0.1 off your best.
I mean, I guess in real life you wouldn't hesitate to lift. You're like, do I lift? Yeah, I'm not so sure.
20.866.
0.3 off your best.
slowly and you do not... Ooh, yeah. There we go. Ooh, bang, bang. Ouch.
20.953.
That puts you 0.4 off your best. Try the other way up.
Oh, your sarcasm, sir, has been noted. That will reflect in your post-race bonus if there is to be one. Cad. That's me putting on my best gentleman racer, which I can't actually afford to do in real life. And again, who the hell can? I must limit myself to the humble go-kart, which is actually not so humble at all and just an utter hoot. Best thing ever. Almost. Certainly amongst one of mankind's greatest creations. Think about the countless joy it has brought to millions. Or rather, the joy it has brought to countless enthusiasts. Go-karting really is my favorite.
21.379.
21.4. You're currently 0.8 off your best.
I have to admit, I also do love rental racing. It's so much fun. What's great about rental racing is that unlike your typical race
20.77.
weekend, which is kind of a 48-hour thing, you know, for just a club weekend, Saturday practice, Sunday race, you know, usually whatever, once every couple of weeks or once a month, depending. Anyway, what I love about rental racing is, you know, league races, basically 20 minutes
20.709.
practice / quali, and then,
0.2 off your best.
you know, 15-lap race, pre-final, and then a 15-lap final. I mean, the whole thing, soup to nuts, is like 2 hours. If that, I mean, I think we've done it in like, let's think about it,
20.757.
20, 40 minutes of driving. So, you know, theoretically we started at 5, so then, yeah, we were done by like, let's say 6:30 all in. Because it didn't break up practice and quali. I just did 10 laps practice, straight into 10 laps quali.
20.8.
Anyway, so an hour and a half, you're done. So it's,
20.8. That puts you
you know, and then for an endurance race, whatever, it's, you know, 6 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, whatever you want it to be. That's just a great day in and of itself, a full day of racing that just, you know, wipes you out.
20.786.
You're now 0.2 off your best.
There's a traveling series I do called Endurance Karting, which has basically north and south every year. So there's like a northern championship and a southern championship. I mean, it's not really a championship. Like, I don't know too many people that,
21.236.
you know, do every race, but it tends to be so it's usually 25 kart field, so teams of, you know, up to 4 people typically. In the longer races, like the 24-hour races, oh, I'm sure they do like teams of 6 or 8, you know, that kind of stuff.
21.201.
But in any case, it's a very well-run show. Chris McCoy has been putting it on for years, and it goes to very good tracks.
20.53.
AMP, I think it's going to, I think GoPro this year. I think, I'm not sure. Just lots of good places. Anyway, go check out their schedule. It's awesome. Get some friends together, go do it. It's a relatively inexpensive thing.
20.893.
You know, split 4 ways. It's about like $300 or something like that a head. Yeah, what's called 3 to maybe 350. I'm not sure. Yeah, I do it. Once you've done it a few times, you get the, you know, repeat offender discount of 10%.
21.02.
20.0. You're now 0.5 off your best.
Anyway, it's a really fun series, great event, competitive, obviously. You know, I mean, but you're not going to have Ryan Norberg isn't showing up, but
That puts you 0.1 off your best.
there are some very good karters there. But, not like... So, okay, I guess the way I'm putting it is it's for all abilities, right? No one there is an absolute beginner, obviously. You're not going to throw down with a
20.848.
reasonably competitive race. But, people, you need to know how to get around the track. But, other than that... So there's...
You knocked your wheels out of alignment.
multiple divisions, so there'll be like heavy guys, which are, for the more stout amongst us, which is quite common past the age of 40, unfortunately for us. And then there's, I guess, kind of like the amateur division of, just folks who are super casual and just out there to have fun and race and stuff like that, but, want to be judged against their peers. So, novice. And then there's pro. And then there's... so there's heavy, novice, and pro. And then occasionally you get, like, solo. So my buddy Alec did one of these solo, did an AMP solo win this last year when I was racing it also. So he won overall. And I guess they don't really have a solo category. So he got the overall win, and then my team got the pro win, and then I can't remember who got. But, I had a ringer, I had the guy, Jake Fetter, who's a very high level karter, who's extremely gifted. Or, I think he would argue that point probably, but at least very experienced. After a long hiatus, he raced at the top level in his youth against other, I guess the Norberg crowd, although, no, he was older than that. So, I guess the Norberg crowd would be the generation after X, or something like that. Actually, I don't know. Maybe that's not true. Maybe TJ and him are around the same age as Lemke and all those guys. I don't know. It seems like they'd be on the older side. Because TJ's married and has a kid now.
21.807.
As well as his very successful painting business. He does really super nice helmet paints. Anyway, those guys used to race against each other, so they're buddies. So I'm guessing they're about the same age, which probably puts them in their very early 30s. Would be my guess. Like maybe 30.
21.2.
Something like that. I'm not sure. So, and I guess like Norberg et al. Would be like in their mid-20s now. So they would have been like nipping at the heels of these guys, I guess, when they were at their peak. But always like, no, actually it wouldn't have been.
21.515.
So you occasionally, and then I had my buddy Tongi on my team, Tongi Pedrozzoli, who's, well, an alien at this stuff, or at least was. And, when he puts the effort in, is ruthlessly good at sim, and also probably the most gifted driver I know in real life. Just fucking incredible. But in any case, he used to race with, against Sainz, and he did the Euro Pro thing when he was a wee lad. So anyway,
21.533.
I had then it was me and my son. So I tend to surround myself with really fast dudes when I can, which makes for interesting racing. And yeah, I'm basically on the same pace as Tongi et al. Well, no, I mean there'll be like a couple.
21.243.
I guess Tongi would be. I think my best lap will probably be a few tenths off of his best lap. But the difference with guys like Tongi and Jake is that they're basically pros, right? Their level of consistency is higher than mine in that
21.417.
I would say, you know, I've got,
Up your best.
at least in a cart, pretty good level of driving ability. What I don't have, however, is Jake and Tongi's deep, deep, deep well of racing experience.
21.047.
And that counts for a lot in racing. So, you know, where I sometimes, frequently, have to think about how I'm going to negotiate some traffic, they just do. And also,
That's 20.649.
stuff like Tanguy in the rain, because you know he's from Brittany, which is coastal France. You know, coastal France, like coastal England, is rainy, and he is really good in the wet. Like one of the best. Like it's funny watching. One of the enduros we did with endurance karting is was at OVRT, and we got some rain in one of the sessions, and it was just hilarious watching Tanguy just go. Like, just, he knows exactly what to do on a wet surface. He knows how to rotate the cart and put down power, and just hairs everyone a new asshole.
21.383.
It's raining. I'm sure there's like English dudes and Irish dudes and Scottish dudes who are, or whatever, who are just insane wet too. Actually, I guess the Dutch would be pretty good at it also. As far as I can tell from my Dutch friends online. They get quite a bit of karting in the moist.
21.2. You're now 0.6. Slower than your best.
It does make for some nice tulips, y'all. All that rain. I know, bizarre. So I've basically zoned out and been Sunday driving a sprint car at speed, which is kind of fun.
Up your best.
When you're not even thinking about it. You're just kind of letting nature take its course. You just kind of trust your inner mind to regulate what's going on and just not put you into the wall. It's kind of a fun way to drive sometimes, just completely zone out. Oh shit. Unfortunately with the sprint car, your window of zone out opportunity is somewhat limited. If you even remotely start thinking about what you're doing, you're screwed.
22.234.
You gotta feel it. I mean, basically, I don't know how else to put it. The car is constantly trying to tear. Well, it's not that it's constantly trying to tear. It's part that a sprint car is like an over-enthusiastic puppy, but not like
20.9.
one of those little puppies, like fucking bull mastiff level of just power. So this thing, like when you give it the beans, it just goes, and it's like the torque is so powerful and instant that it's so easy on a bank surface with staggered wheels to have it just go totally sideways. Coming out of corners, you're tempted to, you know, just put the power down hard because it's kind of what you do, right, in the car. Except for the fact that
20.813.
as the power comes in, as you can see, the car wants to do strange things. So you really have got to be conscious of the whole thing and where you're pointing.
20.994.
You're now 0.6. Up your best.
Should probably go in for tires. I have no idea how many laps I've done here. Sort of beside the point. I'm not racing anyone. I'm just driving. Just doing our thing.
20.668.
Currently 0.2. Up your best.
So it's funny, on shitty old tires, I'm not 0.2 off my best. Which must have been set on shitty old tires. See how it wants to... Yeah, like that is the typical noob move.
Time was at 20.7.
Which
That
is
puts
giving
you
it too much
0.3,
juice.
slower than your best.
Alright. Yeah, that was some serious fun. How many laps did I do there? Alright, 50 laps on the set tires. Let's go do... Ooh, yeah. Boing. Alright, let us feel what the sprint car feels like on sexy brand new tires. Now that I've had some time to put a few laps down. Alright, but let's not think about it too much. But look at that pretty sunset. Sort of. And sunlight that's coming from behind. The raking afternoon sun. Oh man, that's pretty. Ah, golly. Almost feels like you're there. One of these days, I can get a more powerful video card. But for now, we shall be very fortunate to make do with what we have. Because I was really lucky I got a 3060 Ti a while back.
21.521.
Me a very happy camper. And I also got a G2 headset for a very reasonable price off of eBay. I believe I paid $317, which is a really good deal.
21.411.
In any case, I love it, but it is, I think, asking a bit much of the 3060 Ti to run it at full resolution. So I'm running it at 50% resolution, so that I can actually get 90 FPS.
0.5, slower than your best.
.403.
Super long turns are surprisingly tricky.
20.407.
Less than a tenth off your best.
.567.
6. You're currently 0.2, slower than your best.
.529.
You're now 0.1 off your best.
.818.
That puts you 0.4 off your best.
.692.
That time was at 20.7. You're now 0.3 off your best.
.6.4.
That was at 20.6. You're currently 0.2, slower than your best.
.20.754.
20.8. That puts you 0.4 off your best.
20.687.
0.3 off your best. Zone 20.0. You're currently 0.6 off your best.
Twenty-one point 062.
Puts you 0.7 slower than your best.
Twenty point 497.
5. You're currently 0.1 off your best.
Twenty point 665.
You're now 0.3 off your best.
Let's see. Another 20 or so laps. Alright, so 20.40 appears to be the time to beat. So let's go to options and put on our ghost. All right. I think I will take off my sweatshirt. Let's see what we can do now. Let's put on some music. Good effort, but not good enough.
Closer.
A fitting and pretty song. Come on, car, don't fight me. Let's find a way, together, you and I, to both achieve what we want. Which is something better than what we did before. Transcendence results.
20.789.
You're currently 0.4 slower than your best.
At least I crashed in a new spot. To me, I'm learning something.
Pitboxing right here.
Did I just pit? There's something interesting going on up there. Maybe I should be not quite so good.
20.884.
20.9. That puts you 0.5 off your best.
20.535.
Now 0.1 off your best.
20.688.
Currently 0.3 off your best.
Too much.
Your car is leaking fluid.
Yeah, no shit. Err.
We'll need to go
Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it.
Okay, let me just go pause the bits for a second. I think we need a round steering wheel for this. I'm using a Formula wheel, which is not exactly the ideal situation, but doable. I hope I have more freedom to wander around that wheel.
20.934.
20.9. That puts you 0.5 slower than your best.
20.449.
Did I just set a faster lap? Yep. Nope. But I did set a purple sector. Sector 2.
Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it.
So since we're in practice mode, I'm just going to make the life a lot easier. In here. Oh, God. Too much. Wow. It just literally took me back to the pit without even asking. It's like, no, fuck you. You're screwed.
Point 772. Point 757. Point 957. Point 716. Point 375. Point 887. Point 788. Point 007. Point 734. 20.699.
2.3 is lower than your best.
20.76.
You're currently 0.4 off your best.
20.783.
Puts you 0.4 off your best.
20.759.
0.4 is lower than your best.
20.701.
Puts you 0.3 is lower than your best.
20.626.
Now 0.2 off your best.
20.696.
Just done it. 20.7. You're currently 0.3 off your best.
20.82.
0.8. That puts you 0.4 off your best.
20.657.
0.3 is lower than your best.
'You knocked your wheels out of alignment.
It's quicker the other way up.
Alright, guys, I think I've had enough for the night. That was good fun.